England are through to the World Cup semi-finals after beating Norway, but that isn't the story dominating football today. Instead, all the attention has shifted to our own Noni Madueke, after Zlatan Ibrahimovic absolutely tore into the Arsenal winger on live television. The Swedish legend claimed England were basically playing with 10 men before delivering a savage joke that even the stadium camera cable put in a better performance than our winger. One brutal quote has completely overshadowed England's biggest win of the tournament. But did Zlatan simply say what everyone else was thinking? Or did he completely cross the line by humiliating one of our own? So where did all of this actually come from? With Bukayo Saka still being carefully managed after his recent fitness concerns, Thomas Tuchel handed Madueke a huge opportunity on England's right-hand side against Norway. It was exactly the kind of game where Noni could strengthen his place in the squad, but almost nothing seemed to go his way. England struggled to create any real momentum down that flank. Madueke never looked settled, and by half-time Tuchel had already seen enough. Our winger was hooked after just 45 minutes. For most players, getting substituted at the break would have been punishment enough. Unfortunately for Noni, that was only the beginning. Zlatan didn't hold back when analysing the game, claiming England had effectively been playing with one player less because every time Madueke received the ball, he made the wrong decision. Then came the line that has completely taken over football social media, with Zlatan laughing that even the camera cable produced a better performance than our winger. It was the kind of quote only Zlatan could deliver, and within minutes it became the biggest talking point of England's victory. The difficult part for us is that Tuchel's substitution only added weight to Zlatan's criticism. England looked far sharper after the restart. Jude Bellingham completely took control of the game, and the team found another gear going forward. Whether we enjoy hearing that or not, the second-half performance gave people even more reason to replay Zlatan's comments. That's exactly why this story has exploded far beyond the 90 minutes against Norway. Now, we're not going to pretend Noni had a good game because he didn't. He had an absolute stinker, and every Gooner watching could see that. But there's a huge difference between criticising a poor 45 minutes and turning a young Arsenal player into the biggest punchline of the night. One bad performance doesn't erase his quality. It doesn't erase why Arsenal wanted him, and it certainly doesn't decide what his future at the Emirates will look like. It didn't take long before rival fans jumped all over Zlatan's comments. The comparisons with Bukayo Saka immediately started again, with plenty of people claiming England only came alive once Saka's replacement disappeared from the game. That's how football works, especially on social media. One difficult night suddenly becomes the only thing people remember, and every previous performance gets pushed into the background. Which brings us to the biggest question of all. What does Thomas Tuchel do against Argentina? If Bukayo Saka is fully fit, the decision probably looks straightforward. But if Tuchel puts his faith back in Madueke, our winger suddenly has the perfect opportunity to completely flip this narrative on its head. One huge performance against Argentina, and nobody will be talking about camera cables anymore. That's why this story is far from finished. If Madueke responds on the pitch, Zlatan's comments will quickly become yesterday's news. But if he gets left out or struggles again, those words about England playing with 10 men could follow him long after this World Cup ends. So Gooners, where do you stand? Was Zlatan brutally honest about Madueke's performance, or did he go way too far by publicly humiliating one of our own? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Arsenal Pulse, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Arsenal news and breaking stories. As always, come on you Gunners!